Hello, Gemini. I'm going to be doing your general love reading for sun, moon, rising, Venus. Yeah. Gosh, it's been so long, and I apologize, y'all. It's like I had to say in the collective reading that just because, we may be spiritual advisors or, whatever people want to call themselves, does not mean that we do not go through, our own shit too, Um, so I appreciate all of you guys that are and I can't promise, I'm definitely going to try to keep more activity up on the site. I'm doing the best I can. We've got some health stuff, so you never know. Some days are good, some days are bad, but hey, that's like the way the cookie crumbles, the way it always is. So let's get to y'all. Premeditation was interesting. I saw you guys trying to take it. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember what the movie is. Oh, was it Narnia or something like that it reminded me of? But basically, it was like a sword that was stuck frozen hard ice, and you were trying so hard to break it out and crying and crying. I got the sense as if that was your only defense, that was your only hope, that was your last for you, just some spiritual healing stuff. The first one I made myself. Usually I get Florida water, which I still will get because I love Florida water. But in the meantime, I made some of my own, and I'm pretty impressed with myself. Anyways, yeah, and it was like that was your only form of device of defense against yourself, and you couldn't get it out. And I think with this energy that we're in, that's what a lot of you may be experiencing is, in your pre-shuffle, as I was trying to tap into the energy, okay, the driving energy was deceit, which I was not surprised to see because that's coming up in a lot of people's readings. However, you got the reminder card in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you are trying to not remember something. Or I'm hearing them say, not remember someone because they are not worth the space in my head to even hold a damn memory. And I'm just going to say it now too. Like I said in the collective reading, I've also gone through spiritual ascensions and changes myself. So I will no longer be downplaying myself for anybody. Okay, I'm going to be giving messages, not completely as they're given because sometimes that's a little bit too much, but I'm just going to be giving it to you how it is. I know my truth. I know my light. I know I'm a good person. So if you take offense to the way I word things or do things, you might as well just click off now. However, if you choose to stay, I think you will be a good fit if you like to roll in that energy. Basically, all that is truth, is all I'm talking about. You know, I make it sound like it's something big old and scary, but it's not. It's just truth. And, you know, authenticity. And some people don't know that on social media. So I have to say it, and it's sad that I even have to say it. There's very few that I can say that I can see authenticity in. And those are the only ones that I myself choose to watch. Because to me, it's kind of like, you know, when your parents would say shit about, like, be careful who you choose to hang around. To me, that's how much my spirituality means to me. Like, be careful who you choose to watch. And the ones I do watch, I'm very grateful for. And I send positive vibes to. And I make sure that I intentionally, consciously, and subconsciously try to send them telepathic messages, encouraging them and telling them good job, you know, because I went through my little period after a death that was very close to me, and some health shit and car shit, just normal shit, but just all happening at once. And it's just me. It is just me. Nobody else. And I'm not talking about, like, people say, oh, it's just me, but they got their, you know, parents down the road. No, it's just me. So it was tough. But I don't mind sharing that because I think it's important to show your realness on here. Not too much of it, because not everyone needs to know all your business, but some of it. And but getting back to the reading, Gemini, I definitely think that so what I was hearing from Spirit, yeah, is it's not so much about trying to remember to forget something as it is to remind yourself to not give this person any of your energy, or kind of like how they say, and sorry when I close my eyes, it's because I'm listening to what they're telling me. Kind of like how they say that quote about, you know, you got no room in my mind, you're evicted, or some shit like that. But it's cute. It's almost along those lines. Like, there's somebody that just you're beyond done, and it's to the point, you know, where, you know, then you have the high priestess of water, you know, and she's all in agreement for that. She is all in agreement for that. The divine is on your side. I'll just show you these cards. The divine is on your side, and you know, with whatever happened in this situation, that you're trying to say, hey, you know what? It's about fucking time. Like, this shit is not taking any more residence in my head, mind, spirit, soul, body anymore, because I deserve more. I'm worth it. I love myself. And this is how much I love myself. I love myself so much that I'm willing to forget your fucking name. Point blank, period. Okay? And High Priestess of Water over here, she's got your back. She's got your back. She's like, you go. You go. You tell them. You use that voice, Gemini. You know, so used to being the twins that, you know, you kind of get into this comfort space, or we kind of get into this comfort space of when we can't really talk to others about it, we just kind of talk to ourselves because we're the twins. So it's like we always have someone there to talk to, pretty much. And people that talk to themselves technically are considered smarter. So anyways, no, but she's like, the divine backs you up here all the way. Like, you have been put through shit. You have been so emotionally and then some abused that this high priestess of water is like, baby, do me a favor. Do me a favor, please. Okay, we worked on you loving yourself, and now can you do one more thing for me? Can you please just take a risk? Just take that jump for me. Please take the risk, take the jump, and allow what follows. Because you're not going to fall. If anything, letting go. And soon this reminder won't even be a reminder anymore. It'll just be habit. You just won't even remember. I mean, you'll remember if you want to remember, you know what I'm saying? But it won't be like a PTSD type of thing where you don't get to choose. It just pops up when it wants to pop up type of thing. And you're getting there. You're getting there, Gemini. And so that's this high priestess of water here telling you, like, baby, take that jump. It's okay, because you know what? Your soul family, your spirit family, we got you. We got you. This is just your meat suit. We got your soul. We got your heart. We got you. We're going to get you through this. You've got family. Don't worry about them. Okay? So that was just a little bit of the pre-shuffle. So yeah, and then here again, Gemini, we have the Two of Swords with the Sun in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Okay, you're torn back and forth between this mental mind fucking that you're doing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And really, all you have to do is make the conscious choice to tell yourself, I deserve better. I've held on for so long. I've given it all I've got. There's nothing more I could possibly give. I stand in my truth. I mean, the divine knows my light. They know everything. I've held on so tight to the damn rose that the thorns have just bled me to death. So I say I don't even bleed blood anymore. It's all gone. It's been drained. But the mentality doesn't have to be that way. And I think right now we're stuck in a little bit of that mentality with the sun coming in reverse. Okay, I'm feeling like if you look at it, it's like almost like you're blocking yourself from your own happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at her and see how the shade around her eye is like illuminated with light. So say it was like facing this card, right? It's like almost like she's wearing sunglasses to block the sun out with the sun in reverse. Where if she just take off that freaking thing right there, then she'd be able to see this so much more clearly. And look at all the stuff she'd see. I mean, she'd see so much more. She's already he or she, don't remember, can be male or female. Don't get fixated on the gender of the signs. because we all hold divine feminine energy. You okay, baby? But she'd see so much more than just the 3D shit. She'd see the whole universe, so many answers to questions that have just been out for a long time. But not only that, with this magician coming in reverse, okay, when he comes in reverse, he's a little bit of a trickster, okay? Not only that, but these people that keep wanting to fuck with you, Gemini, and play these games with you and manipulate you and use the shit that they have against you when you've done nothing. If you just make the conscious choice to take that off, you're going to see through this deceit. You're going to see through this little freaking petty mind game. Someone trying to make you think they're freaking so mighty and powerful, and they ain't got shit, you know? Oh, I don't like that energy. Give me the goosebumps. See, and look, bottom of the deck. Oh, sorry, goosebumps. Real bad. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands, Gemini. You're carrying so much. Like, you feel you can't even take another damn step. And it's all because of this. When really, and I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know it's easier said than done. I'm a Taurus Gemini cusp. I know. And I'm going through the same thing. And even I can't do it. But it really is as simple as that, is making the conscious decision to take this shit off our eyes and just see. And then I guarantee you, we can just drop those wands. And that's the end of that chapter, baby. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's see if we get a couple more out of here. And then... Any more messages from my Geminis in love? Any more messages from my Gemini in love? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any more messages from my Gemini in love? Messages. The King of Swords. King of Swords came out. Six of Cups. Let's get one more. Advice for my Geminis in love. Advice for my Geminis in love.
What is that shaking?
Play someone's music, honey. Interesting. I'm getting a whole other message now, Gemini. Or a second message. So we have the King of Swords, right? And he's coming up under this Two of Swords. So he's like this. Okay. I'm feeling for some of you Geminis. I'm feeling... I hate to use this word because I know it's used so like not in the right context, but I'm using it in a serious context, okay? I feel like these blinders are on, and this choice is hard to make from an unwanting to take these off, because this energy right here, which I feel is you, Gemini, can't bear, because you have some sort of tie connection to this energy right here, this King of Swords. You can't bear to look at them in this energy, because coming next to them is the Six of Cups in reverse. This is somebody you've known for a long time, and you know that they're being fake as almost to the point, like I said, I don't want to use it, but of a narcissist. And so it makes you sick. And so you put on these blinders so you don't have to freaking see that ugliness, and that coldness and that sharp edge, like ouch, like I can't even get near you, like just being close to you like hurts. Because really you know them to be this Page of Pentacles, not the King of Swords. You know them to be this Page of Pentacles. But interestingly enough, both of them are looking away from the truth. And the truth is that, I'm going on a whim here, but the truth is that y'all have a soul connection, whatever it may be, but it's in the reverse because they're failing to acknowledge it or give it any sort of attention. So it's remaining stagnant and unable to grow. Oh, the shit you see, I swear, when you're doing spiritual stuff. Anyways, hence why your sun's upside down. Hence why we have the Magician in reverse. It's ruling Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo. So I definitely feel like this person did some manipulation to get the world to see them like this, when really deep down inside they're just this scared little boy or girl like this. You know what I'm saying? So bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is still your energy too, Gemini. I really feel like, I mean, you do. You need to make a mental choice, conscious choice. Are you going to, I mean, to some of you, it may be worth it. Are you going to stay with those blinders on and wait to see if they go backwards? I highly doubt they're going to, if they've already taken it this far. Or are you finally ready to, like Spirit was saying, take that risk and jump and say, fuck them. Like, I'm worth more than that. I'm not worth, I mean, I hate to say it, but what are you to them? Just something they, I mean, there's something there keeping you there. Whether it was, you know, like I said, you've known this person a long time and there's still some kind of tie. Whether y'all have children together or something of the sort. Let's see. Well, let me pull, what are we at? 24. I'll pull, let's see. Are there any more messages for Gemini regarding love and this spread? Okay. Any more messages for Gemini regarding love in the spread? Any more messages for my Gemini regarding love in the spread? Spirit, thank you in advance. Any more messages for Gemini? Any more messages for Gemini regarding love in the spread? Any more messages for Gemini regarding love in the spread? Any more messages for Gemini regarding... Perfect. One more. Thank you. Oh, I love it. I love it, Gemini. Okay, so you're going to do it. You're going to take the blindfold off. And you're going to decide, you know what? You got the Ace of Wands. So you can do your whole little song and dance of, you know, just look how dark and cold that is. And just no truth. So you can go and do that. Go ahead and go play that. I'm going to, which is actually weird now that I look at this and I think of the premeditation and I think of that sword that was so hard for you to pull out and you were crying and you felt like that was like your only hope, your only defense. Interesting. I feel like that could be a connection right there. But you're rising above now, baby. Look at that. Ace of Cups with a vengeance, with a fire. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of standing in this cold, stagnant energy, and I can see there's that my light expands further. So I'm taking these motherfucking blinders off, and I'm going forward, and I'm going to see what this world has to offer me without you. I tried to go with you. You didn't want to go. Fine. I'm going without you. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. That's okay. Because that's what I need for my ships to come in. It's my turn. It's my turn for my ships to come in. I deserve it. I deserve it. And you do, Gemini. You do. And bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Wands. So yeah, you definitely take action and you make the choice. You make the choice. I mean, some of you may go to the left, but most of you think you're going to go to the right, especially with all this energy. So let's pull some advice from Spirit for y'all. Spirit, do you have any advice for my Geminis in love? Do you have any advice for my Geminis in love? Thank you in advance regarding this spread. Any advice for my Geminis in love? So we have 63. Breaking down to a 9. Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted, Gemini. Nothing is wasted. So all those years that you think, and I'm talking years, 6, 7, 8, whatever it may be, all those years, nothing is wasted. Be grateful. Be thankful. Hey, thank you for teaching me how to love myself. Thank you for teaching me how to be independent and find this passion within myself to go chase my dreams that clearly you weren't ready to support, regardless of whether I supported yours. And then we have 66, White Raven Spirit. Trust in magic. Trust in magic, Gemini. You know it's there. You know it exists. You know it's real. Don't be silly. Don't be foolish. You know. You know, you know, you know. Right? And bottom of the deck. Oh, we got dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love, Gemini. Be loyal to what you love. I always say, even if I have to grow old and single, get with my dog, I'm fine. I'll pull a couple romance angels for you, Gemini, and we'll wrap it up. And I didn't elaborate a lot on those, but trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter because I am going to be starting a whole new series on something different. So, which I truly hope and think you guys will enjoy. But there's still some stuff that's being worked on. I know I've been saying that for a minute, but I had to work out that whole technical bullshit with the camera and stuff. However, my baby dropping my laptop fixed it by knocking the plastic part out that was scuffed up. So we got lucky because I couldn't afford a new camera or laptop. And anyways, I'm babbling. It's Gemini. Okay. Spirit, is there any advice regarding this spread for my Geminis in love? Spirit, any advice for my Geminis in love regarding this spread? Any advice? Any advice for my Geminis in love regarding this spread, Spirit? Any advice for my Geminis in love regarding this spread, Spirit? Any advice for my Geminis in love? Whoa, no, 3 fly out. You guys must got a lot going on. So first we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, Gemini. And I definitely know that that is a hard thing for us to do. You know, they say don't make your next pay for your ex, but it is hard to do. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And that only makes sense that that's what would happen, right? And you see the divine up there. It's like I said from the beginning, divine has your back through all this. So they're going to help you. But remember, you got to reach out and ask. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, Gemini. And this is big. I felt this in Gemini energy for a while. Gemini has totally been in a I fucking love me and I'm done with all these motherfuckers who pretend to, don't really, lying, whatever. I love me and I'm happy with that. Y'all can go kick rocks, right? Okay. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, passion. And I'm feeling them tell me that this has more to do with, remember, love is more than just about, sorry, there's some in my eye. An intimate relationship. I feel like for some of you, Spirit's saying that this is telling you to get back into the passions that you once had that maybe you've put on the back burner, maybe for previous relationships with love, and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, or just whatever else you hold passion in. I don't think it necessarily has to be with an intimate partner, is what I'm feeling Spirit say. So, and then retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Gemini, there's been a lot. Y'all been through the fucking ringer. And we know it, don't we? But we knew it too at the same time. So, I love y'all very, very much. And again, thank you for sticking with me, being patient. Again, I'm only human too, so I have my moments, but I do my best to be here for y'all whenever I can. And I am here for y'all. Shoot me a message if you need to, okay? I send much love and light, and namaste.